I don't mean to pick on Seth Rollins, but as a guy that's supposed to be a veteran and literally the top heel in the company now, how do you tell a Penta to no sell something that is supposed to be a devastating move? I got to point some out to EC3 as a worker because, Chris, I love going into psychology things with you. Think about this for a second. Let's dive deep into this, okay? Because this is extraordinary and blows me away. As a shoot, Chris, the buckle bomb ended Sting's career. I spoke to Sting after that match, and Sting specifically told me, my doctor said I should never wrestle again. So that buckle bomb literally, as a shoot, F Sting up and ended his career. Definitely ended his WWE career. This past Monday on Raw, and I want to get into EC3's brain as a talent. Seth Rollins buckle bombs Penta. Penta no sells it and goes, wait a minute, hold on, goes right into a Canadian destroyer. Now, bro, that's not even the story. The story isn't, that is a move that ended a legend's career and Penta no sells it. Here's the story, EC3, and I want you to explain this to me. Seth Rollins has to tell Penta not to sell that in order to get into the Canadian destroyer. So, bro, you are a heel and you are telling the babyface not to sell one of your most devastating moves. I swear, EC3, I don't mean to pick on Seth Rollins, but as a guy that's supposed to be a veteran and literally the top heel in the company now, how do you tell a Penta to no sell something that is supposed to be a devastating move?
The infinity endless loop of like Pavlovian dog responses that have been developed where it's kind of like hit the thing that you hit on everybody, but then they come right back and hit their thing. Mm-hmm. It's a tired trope to me, and like I don't think it's special anymore because it's always done, and it's just like the big match or the good match bag of tricks where we can pull out, a hockey fight here, we no sell this into my no sell that, extensive opening spots where we both square off in a karate pose, like, oh man, we got a good match right here, yeah, because everyone's like conditioned to like, it's hard to go back. How does Seth, we have he's an awesome wrestler, he's a great worker, he's been on top forever, like he's one of the best talents, shit ever. But the difference in psychology for sure, because like it's with the superplex into a Falcon Arrow, but then that getting reversed, like I think there's a couple, but it's his work, it's not mine. But I do think, dude, I accidentally ended somebody's career with a move that's relatively, like, that was a bad circumstance and is relatively safe, well, then I just opened up a final boss kind of maneuver that we can bust out. Oh, I have a version of the punt from Randy now. Oh, I have a version of, like, these, like, extra super finishes that cannot be, countered. So that's the way I would look at it. But again, and Penta comes from a unique lucha style in AEW, and I always work with producers. Sometimes, too, there's time wrestling somebody, and I know they want to do the tropes. I just don't have the energy to kind of either talk them out of it or think of an equivalent where they're not going to be panicking because they know only what they know, as opposed to they can work around within anything. Or maybe it's like, man, can we do anything but the buckle bomb? And then there's a language where buckle bomb, yes, and then destroyer. And it's like, but like I want to protect it. And it's just like, protect your neck when I do destroyer after buckle. And it's like, fine, whatever, and it's unfortunately that does come about. I would do what I can to protect it, but then sometimes it's like.
But see, EC3, everything you're saying right there, here is the issue. And again, guys, I am talking for casual fans. Chris, I had a conversation. I don't know if I told you this or not. I had a 1 hour conversation with a 33-year-old military man who was a wrestling fan from back in the Attitude Era, but his sweet spot was really ruthless aggression. And he told me flat out, he goes, there is no way in the world I can sit through 5 hours worth of wrestling. I watched the 8-minute clip on YouTube. That's how I watch wrestling. I'm not watching the shows. And what EC3 just laid out, here's the problem for the entire casual fans that are no longer watching this show. That has superseded making the viewer believe. That's the problem, because a casual fan is sitting there. We're not popping. We're saying, bro, that's BS. That is absolute BS. None of this is real. And that has superseded, Chris, trying to make the fans believe. If the objective is not to make the fans believe anymore, then we've got a completely different it's not wrestling. I mean, because that's what pro wrestling is. We've got something completely different now that we're trying to sell. And the problem is the casuals that understood wrestling is one thing, we're not watching wrestling anymore because you're not making us believe any of this is real.
Casual fans love wrestling too. And they want to.
Yes, they want to believe. They want to believe.
And the issue, not the issue, but the circumstances of our veteran friend, 33-year-old guy, is he's going, I'm out. As opposed to, let's break this down in the YouTube comment section real fast. And like, I think that, this and this and this, and then the counterpoint, and then it's like, epic Reddit thread. We need to get back to selling big. But he's not doing that. He's going, whatever.
Exactly.
Poop Cruise is on Netflix.
Right. Yeah. What I thought about what you just said, Vince, when it comes to that, regarding casuals, is I was thinking in my head, if a casual fan watched that show and hasn't watched it, since the ruthless aggression, would they be more interested in coming back for another week if it was just Buckle Bomb, Mexican Destroyer, no sell ending, or if Seth Rollins did a Buckle Bomb on Penta goes down on one knee, sells the neck, there has to be medical, that comes in, and like there's people like that causes people to want to say, oh wow, what's going on? Yes. That's the type of stuff that's going to cause people to want to go to the nets, to want to go on YouTube, to want to see like, was that real? Was that not real? What's going on with this? That's the thing that's going to cause the casual fan to want to come back and see a follow-up of Penta taking the Buckle Bomb versus pop for the crowd, boom, 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 finish. Give us something that's going to cause people, specifically casuals, to want to come back because there's some realness to that.
Yeah.
The only metric that is proving everybody right here is that the program designed for the supers of the Smarty Marks, owned, operated, ran for, booked by, like the number goes down constantly. And then but the interactions online kind of remain heavy because that core group will be the ones defending, while the ones that are turning away are not engaging in the online combat because they just stopped caring.